food of slaves on plantations. Ever wonder how a cuisine born from scraps and hardship could become a symbol of cultural pride and celebration? Join us as we unravel the captivating story of soul food, a culinary journey that began in the shadow of slavery and blossomed into a vibrant expression of African American resilience and creativity. Get ready to explore the surprising origins of your favorite comfort foods and discover how ingenuity and determination transformed adversity into a delicious legacy. Welcome to the fascinating world of soul food, where every bite tells a story. West and Central Africa culinary traditions. Let's journey back in time to explore the fascinating culinary heritage of West and Central Africa, the foundation upon which soul food was built. Yams, okra, black-eyed peas, and rice, these were the staples that nourished communities, the heart and soul of countless meals. Imagine the aromas wafting through the air as skilled cooks prepared one-pot stews, blending spices and palm oil into flavorful creations. These culinary traditions were more than just sustenance, they were expressions of culture, community, and creativity. They were brought across the Atlantic during the transatlantic slave trade, transforming and adapting to new landscapes and circumstances. This culinary legacy is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of African people, a rich tapestry of flavors that continues to shape our foodways today. Understanding these roots helps us appreciate the depth and complexity of soul food, a cuisine born out of hardship yet brimming with flavor and cultural significance. It's a story of survival, adaptation, and the enduring power of food to connect us to our past. Adapting to America. Imagine the unimaginable, being torn from your homeland, your family, your entire way of life, and transported across the ocean into slavery. Yet, amidst the brutality and dehumanization, enslaved Africans carried with them something precious, their cultural knowledge, including their culinary traditions. Though stripped of their freedom, they refused to let their heritage be erased. They found ways to adapt their beloved dishes to the harsh realities of their new environment. With limited resources and unfamiliar ingredients, they ingeniously transformed scraps and cast-offs into meals that nourished both body and soul. This culinary adaptation was a testament to their resilience, their determination to hold on to their identity in the face of unimaginable adversity. It was a powerful act of resistance, a way of preserving the heritage for future generations. The food they created, born out of necessity and creativity, became a source of comfort, community, and cultural continuity. It laid the groundwork for what we now know as soul food, a cuisine that reflects the strength, perseverance, and enduring spirit of African Americans. Plantation rations. Life on plantations was a relentless cycle of labor and deprivation, with food rations designed to provide just enough sustenance to keep enslaved people working. Imagine being handed a meager portion of cornmeal, salted fish, and a few scraps of vegetables. That was often the entirety of a month's food allowance. Frederick Douglass, a powerful voice against slavery, described this stark reality in his autobiography, revealing how a mere 8 pounds of pork or fish and a single bushel of cornmeal were expected to sustain an adult for an entire month. These rations were barely enough to survive on, let alone thrive. The constant hunger gnawed at their bellies, a physical manifestation of the dehumanizing system they were trapped in. Despite these meager provisions, enslaved people found ways to make the most of what they had. They supplemented their rations with foraged foods, hunted game when possible, and cultivated small gardens whenever they could. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity in the face of such adversity speak volumes about their strength and determination. Their ability to create flavorful and nourishing meals from scraps and limited ingredients is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. It's a reminder of the hardships they faced and the indomitable spirit that allowed them to persevere. Resourcefulness, adaptability. Despite the meager rations provided by slave owners, enslaved Africans demonstrated incredible resourcefulness and adaptability in finding ways to nourish themselves. Imagine them venturing into the woods, their eyes scanning the forest floor for edible plants, their hands carefully gathering wild greens like dandelion and pokeweed, which were often dismissed as mere weeds by their oppressors. They honed their hunting skills, trapping small game to add protein to their diets, and cast their lines into rivers and streams, hoping for a catch to supplement their meals. Those fortunate enough to have small garden plots poured their hearts into cultivating vegetables, these patches of land becoming oases of sustenance and symbols of resilience. Perhaps most striking was their ingenuity in transforming discarded animal parts into culinary treasures. Intestines, often tossed aside, were meticulously cleaned and transformed into chitterlings, while pig's feet, ears, and tails became flavorful additions to their meals. This resourcefulness, born out of necessity, not only ensured their survival but also laid the foundation for many beloved soul food staples we enjoy today. Chitterlings. Let's delve into the fascinating history of chitterlings, a dish deeply rooted in the resourcefulness and culinary ingenuity of enslaved Africans. Imagine the meticulous process of cleaning and preparing pig intestines, transforming what was often discarded into a flavorful and nourishing meal. This labor-intensive task required skill and patience, as the intestines needed to be thoroughly cleaned and cooked to become edible. But the effort was well worth it, as chitterlings provided a valuable source of sustenance and flavor. Enslaved cooks, drawing on their culinary heritage, seasoned the chitterlings with herbs and spices, creating a savory dish that offered comfort and a taste of home. Over time, chitterlings became a staple in soul food, a testament to the ability of enslaved people to make the most of limited resources and transform them into culinary treasures. Today, chitterlings remain a cherished dish, particularly in the southern United States, where they are enjoyed as a connection to heritage and a celebration of African American culinary traditions. Ham hocks. Let's explore the culinary journey of ham hocks, another example of how enslaved Africans transformed overlooked ingredients into flavorful staples. Imagine the ham hock, the lower part of a pig's leg, often discarded by slaveholders due to its too fatty nature and lack of muscle. Yet, in the hands of resourceful cooks, this seemingly undesirable cut became a culinary gem. Enslaved people recognized the potential of ham hocks, understanding that their slow-cooked richness could elevate simple dishes to new heights. They simmered ham hocks for hours, extracting their deep, smoky flavor and infusing it into stews, soups, and greens. This practice became a cornerstone of Southern cooking, where ham hocks continue to play a starring role in traditional dishes like collard greens, black-eyed peas, and beans. The addition of a ham hock transforms these humble ingredients, adding a layer of savory depth and complexity that is both comforting and satisfying. It's a testament to the culinary ingenuity of enslaved people, who found ways to create delicious and flavorful meals from ingredients that others dismissed. Pig's feet. Let's continue our exploration of soul food's origins with pig's feet, another example of how enslaved cooks transformed seemingly undesirable cuts of meat into culinary treasures. Imagine the patience and skill required to transform these tough, bony appendages into tender, flavorful morsels. Enslaved people mastered the art of slow-cooking pig's feet, braising or boiling them for hours until the meat yielded to the fork. They expertly seasoned the pig's feet with a blend of spices and herbs, enhancing their flavor and creating a dish that was both satisfying and deeply flavorful. This culinary tradition took root in Southern and African American communities, where pig's feet continue to be enjoyed as a delicacy, a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of those who came before us. Tripe. Our journey through the resourceful culinary traditions of enslaved Africans continues with tripe, the edible lining of a cow's stomach. Imagine this ingredient, often discarded by slave owners, becoming a source of nourishment and flavor in the hands of skilled cooks. Enslaved people recognized the potential of tripe, understanding that its unique texture and ability to absorb flavors could be harnessed to create delicious and satisfying meals. They developed techniques to tenderize the tripe, often slow cooking it for hours until it reached a palatable consistency. Tripe found its way into stews and soups, adding a rich, savory depth to these dishes. This culinary tradition transcended geographical boundaries, with tripe becoming a common ingredient in various cuisines around the world, including African and Latin American culinary traditions. It's a testament to the ingenuity and adaptability of enslaved cooks, who found ways to utilize every part of the animal and create flavorful dishes from ingredients that others overlooked. Oxtails. Imagine the oxtail, the tail of cattle, once considered an undesirable cut of meat, becoming a cornerstone of soul food cuisine. Enslaved cooks recognized the hidden potential of these bony, high-fat appendages. They understood that with patience and slow cooking, the oxtail could be transformed into a culinary masterpiece. They simmered oxtails for hours, coaxing out their rich, savory flavors and tenderizing the meat until it fell off the bone. This culinary innovation gave rise to oxtail stew, a hearty and flavorful dish that has become a beloved staple in soul food. The oxtail stew represents the ability of enslaved people to transform humble ingredients into culinary treasures. It's a testament to their creativity, resourcefulness, and determination to find nourishment and flavor even in the face of adversity. Today, oxtail stew continues to be enjoyed across generations, a delicious reminder of the culinary legacy passed down through families and communities. Organ meats. Our exploration of soul food's origins takes us to the realm of organ meats, another example of how enslaved cooks transformed often overlooked ingredients into nourishing and flavorful dishes. Imagine the resourcefulness required to take organ meats like liver, kidneys, and heart, often included in the meager rations provided to enslaved people, and turn them into culinary creations. These nutrient-rich cuts, though sometimes viewed as less desirable, held the potential for delicious meals when prepared with skill and creativity. Enslaved cooks mastered techniques to tenderize and season organ meats, masking any strong flavors and enhancing their palatability. Liver and onions, for instance, became a popular dish that continues to be enjoyed in some African American households today. It's a testament to the culinary legacy passed down through generations, a reminder of the ability to find nourishment and flavor even in the most challenging circumstances. What's your favorite soul food dish, and what memories or feelings does it evoke for you? Share your culinary stories in the comments. Cooking methods, seasonings. Let's explore the ingenious cooking methods and vibrant seasonings that shaped the culinary landscape of enslaved Africans. Imagine a kitchen where resourcefulness reigned supreme, where making something out of nothing became a testament to resilience and creativity. The harsh realities of plantation life demanded efficiency, and one-pot meals rose to the occasion. Picture a single pot simmering over an open fire, transforming a few simple ingredients into a flavorful, filling stew, a culinary symphony where tough cuts of meat and vegetables danced together in harmony. This time-honored tradition, with roots deep in West African culinary heritage, became a cornerstone of soul food. Seasonings played a transformative role, elevating humble ingredients to new heights. Hot peppers ignited the palate, onions and garlic added layers of savory depth, and bacon grease or lard imparted richness and precious calories. These bold flavors were not merely a matter of taste. They were a necessity, a way to make the most of limited resources, and a powerful connection to the vibrant culinary traditions of their African homeland. This ingenuity and adaptability laid the foundation for the soul food we know and love today, a cuisine that celebrates resilience, creativity, and the enduring power of flavor to nourish both body and soul. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can find ways to create beauty, meaning, and deliciousness. Preservation techniques. Let's delve into the ingenious preservation techniques that played a crucial role in the culinary lives of enslaved Africans. Imagine the importance of making limited food supplies last, stretching them across seasons to ensure sustenance throughout the year. Smoking and salting became essential methods for preserving precious meats, while pickling transformed vegetables into flavorful, long-lasting additions to their diet. Drying herbs captured their essence, ensuring a touch of flavor could be added to meals even when fresh herbs were scarce. These preservation methods not only extended the life of their food, but also shaped the development of iconic soul food dishes like country ham and chow chow relish. At the heart of their culinary practices was the open hearth or fire pit, a source of warmth and the engine for creating flavorful meals. Cast iron cookware, especially the trusty Dutch oven, became an indispensable tool. These sturdy pots could withstand long hours of cooking, their heat-holding properties transforming tough cuts of meat into tender morsels. The versatility of cast iron, its ability to fry, bake, and stew, made it a cornerstone of soul food preparation. It's important to remember that these adaptations were not merely about survival. They were powerful acts of cultural preservation. By holding onto cooking methods from their homelands and ingeniously utilizing available ingredients, enslaved African Americans ensured their culinary traditions endured, even under the most oppressive circumstances. The importance of chickens. Let's explore the fascinating role chickens played in the lives of enslaved Africans, revealing a complex interplay of resourcefulness, resilience, and cultural significance. Imagine the small but powerful act of owning chickens, a seemingly minor allowance within the oppressive system of slavery that held profound implications. While denied ownership of larger livestock like cattle, enslaved people were often permitted to keep chickens. This seemingly insignificant concession had a profound impact on their diets and their ability to carve out a sliver of economic autonomy. Chickens, considered less valuable than other livestock, were seen as a way to reduce plantation costs by allowing enslaved individuals to supplement their own food supply. However, this minor allowance had a much deeper significance. The ability to raise and sell chickens and eggs provided a small but vital source of income, empowering enslaved people to purchase additional food, clothing, and in some cases, even contribute to their own freedom. This newfound economic freedom fueled a sense of pride and independence. Chicken, once a symbol of their limited means, transformed into a culinary centerpiece, gracing tables during Sunday dinners and church gatherings. Fried chicken, in particular, became a symbol of resourcefulness and culinary skill, a testament to their ability to create something delicious and celebratory from humble ingredients. This tradition continues to resonate today, with chicken holding a special place in soul food cuisine as a celebratory food, a reminder of the ingenuity and resilience of those who came before us. It's a story of how a seemingly small allowance sparked a culinary and cultural legacy that continues to nourish and inspire us today. Soul food, a cuisine born of struggle. Let's trace the evolution of soul food, a cuisine born out of struggle and resilience, as it transitioned from the plantations of the South to become a symbol of cultural pride and identity. Imagine the period following the Civil War, as formerly enslaved African Americans carried their culinary traditions with them, sharing their flavors and techniques with a wider audience. Many found work as cooks during Reconstruction, introducing their beloved dishes to new communities. Then, during the Great Migration of the 20th century, millions of African Americans journeyed from the rural South to urban centers in the North and West, bringing their culinary heritage along. Restaurants and food establishments sprung up, offering a taste of home and comfort to those who had left their roots behind. The term soul food emerged in the 1960s during the Black Power movement, a powerful declaration of cultural identity and a celebration of a cuisine forged in the fires of adversity. It was about reclaiming a culinary heritage that had been denigrated and overlooked, transforming it into a source of pride and empowerment. Soul food became more than just sustenance. It became a symbol of resilience, a connection to history, and a delicious expression of African American identity. It was a way to honor the past, celebrate the present, and nourish the future. Today, soul food continues to be a source of comfort, community, and cultural pride, a testament to the enduring power of food to tell stories, connect generations, and celebrate the rich tapestry of human experience. It's a cuisine that invites us to savor not only its delicious flavors, but also the stories of struggle, resilience, and creativity that it embodies. Comment 1 if you enjoyed the content above. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to follow our videos. Thank you. Soul food classics. Let's take a closer look at some of the beloved classics that grace soul food tables, tracing their roots back to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of enslaved cooks in the antebellum South. Cornbread. Let's delve into the fascinating history of cornbread, a soul food staple with roots that stretch back to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of enslaved Africans. Imagine the simple yet profound act of creating ash cakes, a precursor to modern cornbread, cooked directly on hot stones or nestled in the warm ashes of a fire. These humble beginnings laid the foundation for the golden, crispy-edged cornbread we cherish today. Corn, a readily available grain, became a cornerstone of their diet, providing sustenance and nourishment. Enslaved cooks mastered the art of transforming cornmeal into a variety of dishes, including the simple yet satisfying ash cake. This culinary tradition evolved over time, with the introduction of cast iron cookware and ovens, allowing for the creation of the cornbread we know and love today. Its crumbly texture, subtle sweetness, and versatility as both a side dish and an ingredient in other recipes make it a beloved staple in soul food cuisine. Greens. These leafy greens, packed with essential vitamins and minerals, became a cornerstone of their diet, supplementing the often inadequate rations provided by slaveholders. They understood the importance of these nutrient-rich vegetables, recognizing their ability to nourish and sustain their bodies. To enhance the flavor of these greens, enslaved cooks developed the ingenious method of cooking them with pork, infusing them with savory depth and richness. This culinary technique, born out of necessity and creativity, became a hallmark of soul food cooking, a testament to the transformative timbre of flavor. Hoppin' John, a flavorful blend of black-eyed peas and rice, has roots that stretch back to both African and enslaved culinary traditions. For many enslaved Africans, rice was a familiar crop, cultivated in their homelands and brought with them across the Atlantic. Combined with black-eyed peas, a readily available and nutrient-rich legume, it became a cornerstone of their diet, providing sustenance and nourishment. This culinary creation not only provided a delicious and filling meal, but also gave rise to a cherished New Year's tradition. Eating black-eyed peas on New Year's Day became a symbol of hope and prosperity, a way to invite good fortune into the new year. This tradition, deeply rooted in the history of soul food, continues to be celebrated today, a testament to the enduring power of food to connect us to our past and shape our cultural practices. Sweet potato pie, often referred to as the sister to pumpkin pie, has roots in the abundant sweet potato crops of the South and the kitchens where enslaved cooks worked their culinary magic. These skilled cooks, drawing on their knowledge of European custard pies, ingeniously adapted the recipe, replacing pumpkin with a familiar and readily available sweet potato. The result was a culinary masterpiece, a uniquely African-American dessert that has become a beloved staple in soul food cuisine. Sweet potato pie, with its smooth, creamy filling and delicate crust, embodies the spirit of innovation and the ability to create something truly special from humble ingredients. Gumbo. Let's talk about gumbo, a beloved dish that embodies the diverse flavors and culinary traditions of the South. Gumbo is like a delicious melting pot, bringing together influences from Africa, France, and Spain. Imagine a rich, flavorful stew, often starting with a roux, a mix of fat and flour that gives it a wonderful texture. Okra, a vegetable with African roots, often stars in gumbo, adding its unique taste and a bit of a thickening magic. Andouille sausage, a spicy smoked sausage with French origins, brings a bold kick to the party. Seafood like shrimp, crab, or oysters contribute a sweet and savory flavor from the sea. Rice, a staple in many cultures, provides a comforting base, soaking up all those amazing flavors. The beauty of gumbo is that it can be different depending on who's making it and where it's from. Cajun gumbos from Louisiana might be spicy with seafood, while Creole gumbos might feature chicken and sausage. Each bowl tells a story of its own. In the South, you'll find gumbo on menus everywhere, but some places are especially famous for it. Commander's Palace in New Orleans, for example, is known for its elegant Creole cuisine, and their gumbo is a true standout. Fried chicken. Let's talk about fried chicken, a true icon of Southern cooking that's loved far and wide. Imagine crispy, golden brown skin giving way to juicy, tender meat, seasoned just right and bursting with flavor. Fried chicken is a dish that holds a special place in many cultures, but it's especially significant in African American cuisine, where it has a long and fascinating history. During times of hardship, enslaved people often had to make do with the less desirable cuts of meat, like chicken. But through their ingenuity and culinary skills, they transformed this simple ingredient into a culinary masterpiece. Fried chicken became a symbol of resourcefulness and celebration, a way to make the most of what they had and create something truly delicious. Today, you can find fried chicken on menus all over the South and beyond. But some places have become legendary for their versions of this classic dish. Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles in Los Angeles, for example, is a cultural landmark that celebrates the deep connection between fried chicken and African American culinary traditions. Their famous combination of crispy fried chicken and fluffy waffles is a testament to the enduring appeal of this dish and its ability to bring people together. Cabbage stew. Let's explore the humble yet flavorful world of cabbage stew, a dish that speaks volumes about the resourcefulness and culinary creativity of enslaved cooks. Cabbage stew is a testament to the ability to transform simple, readily available ingredients into a nourishing and satisfying meal, a skill honed out of necessity during challenging times. Imagine a steaming bowl of cabbage stew, its broth infused with the flavors of slow-cooked cabbage, often accompanied by other vegetables like potatoes, carrots, and onions. Smoked meats, like ham hocks or bacon, were often added to enhance the flavor and provide a bit of richness, a testament to the ingenuity of making the most of limited resources. Cabbage stew is a dish that embodies the spirit of soul food, making something delicious and nourishing from humble ingredients. It's a reminder of the resilience and creativity that have shaped African American culinary traditions, the ability to find flavor and comfort in even the most challenging circumstances. While not as widely known as some other soul food classics, cabbage stew still holds a special place in the hearts of many. You might find it on the menu at soul food restaurants, often as a daily special or a comforting addition to a larger meal. Black-eyed peas. Let's talk about black-eyed peas, a humble legume with a rich history and a special place in Southern cuisine, especially within the African American community. These little beans are more than just a tasty side dish. They're a symbol of hope, prosperity, and good luck, especially when enjoyed on New Year's Day. Imagine a bowl of creamy, flavorful black-eyed peas, often seasoned with a bit of smoky ham hock or bacon for extra richness. They're a simple dish, but one that carries a lot of meaning and tradition. The practice of eating black-eyed peas on New Year's Day for good luck dates back centuries, possibly originating in West Africa before making its way to the American South. For many, it's a way to start the year off on a positive note, with hopes for abundance and good fortune. If you're looking for a taste of this New Year's tradition, you can find black-eyed peas on menus at Southern diners and soul food restaurants all across the country. They're often served as a side dish, alongside collard greens, cornbread, and other soul food favorites. So, whether you're looking to embrace a time-honored tradition or simply enjoy a delicious and nutritious dish, black-eyed peas are a great choice. Have you ever tried cooking a traditional soul food recipe? We'd love to hear about your experiences and any tips you might have. Soul food today, the future. Let's explore the vibrant landscape of soul food today, its enduring legacy, and its evolution as it continues to nourish both body and soul. Imagine soul food restaurants across the nation, serving as culinary guardians of this rich tradition. These family-run establishments are more than just places to eat. They are living museums of African American food history, preserving recipes and cooking styles passed down through generations. However, the traditional richness of soul food, while undeniably delicious, has raised health concerns in recent times. The high fat, salt, and sugar content have been linked to health disparities within the African American community. This has sparked a movement towards healthier approaches to soul food preparation. Chefs and home cooks alike are embracing innovative techniques to retain the soulful flavors while reducing the reliance on unhealthy ingredients. Imagine smoked turkey lending its smoky essence to collard greens instead of pork, or the delightful crispness of baked chicken replacing its fried counterpart. Even as it evolves, soul food remains an integral part of African American culture, gracing tables at family reunions, church gatherings, and celebrations. The act of preparing and sharing this food strengthens community ties and deepens the connection to heritage. Soul food's influence extends beyond the African American community, its flavors and techniques becoming woven into the broader American culinary tapestry. Dishes like fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens have become beloved by people of all backgrounds, a testament to the universal appeal of soul food. From its origins in the adversity of slavery to its vibrant presence today, soul food's journey is a remarkable testament to the human spirit's ability to create beauty and nourishment from hardship. As we conclude our exploration of soul food's remarkable journey, we hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for its rich history and cultural significance. From its humble beginnings in the face of adversity to its vibrant presence on tables today, soul food embodies resilience, creativity, and the enduring power of food to connect us to our heritage. If you're hungry for more culinary adventures, be sure to check out our other videos exploring the fascinating stories behind the food we love. Don't forget to subscribe and share Who Remembers with fellow food enthusiasts. Thank you for joining us on this flavorful journey.